press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello everyone. In the previous class we have started justice above self, right? I hope you have come to know about our previous sessions class. Today we will continue with that. So justice above self, this lesson it is written by Munshi Premchand. Munshi Premchand is the pen name, is the pseudonym, it is the pen name of Dhanpat Rai Srivastav. He was born on 31st of July 1880. One of the foremost Indian authors, writers, novelist, dramatist. He was a Hindi and Urdu writer. His writings contained a social message. Always his writings raised a voice against the social evils prevailing in the society. So the present lesson also, it is narrating the reader the quality of justice, we can say. How a judge should be, how the justice should be, how one should behave when he will be in the position of the judge. As you have come to know that this lesson it revolves around two main characters. Those characters are the best friends Juman Sheikh and Algu Chaudhary, and you have come to know Juman Sheikh, he had one old aunt and she had transferred her old property to Juman Sheikh, and there was a condition made that Juman should look after his old aunt as long as she lived. And the arrangement it worked well for a couple of years. In the beginning 2 years this arrangement worked very well. After that the situation it's completely changed. Juman, he became very indifferent, he changed like his wife. His wife also was very cruel in handling that lady. She used to grudge, she grudged to give a little food to that old lady needed for her survival. After that, Juman's aunt, she tolerated all the insults made by the Juman and Juman's wife. Finally, she lost her patience and she asked Juman to give her a monthly allowance so that she could set up a separate kitchen. But Juman, he didn't agree. He angrily said, "My wife knows best how to run the house, so just be patient and lie here itself." And she became very angry. Who became very angry here? Juman's old aunt, she became very angry and she decided, I will take this case to the village panchayat. Okay, so till this we have completed. Look at the next paragraph. The old lady went about meeting people, explaining her case. Some sympathized with her, others laughed at her. A few others advised her to make it up with her nephew and his wife. So the old lady, she didn't keep quiet. In the same way, in our homes also it happens. If anything unwanted happens means, what we used to do? We used to share our emotions and share our feelings with everyone, whoever we come across. In the same way, old aunt, she was being hurt by the Juman and she went meeting people in that village. She went meeting people and she used to explain her case to whoever come across. And some people listening to her story, some people what did they do? They sympathized. Sympathized means we used to feel like that, ayyo papa. They showed sympathy. Sympathized means some people they showed sympathy looking at the condition of that old aunt. So some others laughed at her. So few people what did they do? They simply listened to that story and they laughed at her. So some people will be like that. And some others they advised. What they advised? Just make it up. Underline that word. Make it up. Make it up means just make adjustment. Just make adjustment with her nephew and his wife. Observe the word nephew there. Nephew, it is the masculine gender. Nice is the feminine gender of nephew. Okay. So here nephew means brothers or sisters' son. So who is here? Who is the nephew of whom here? Juman is the nephew. Juman is the nephew of that old aunt's brother or sister's son. Okay, so nephew is the nice is the gender of nephew. So here some people, what did they do? They advised that aunt, that old aunt. At this age, you can't set up a separate kitchen. You can't make your work yourself. Just make adjustment with your nephew and his wife. Okay, who are advising here? Some people. Some people, they sympathize, they showed sympathy. Simply they showed sympathy. You papa, something they felt like that. And some others they laughed, and some others are advising her, just make adjustment with your nephew and his wife. You can't set up a separate kitchen at this age. You are not able to work. You have become old. You couldn't do that. Just make adjustment with your nephew and his wife. At last, she came to Algu Chaudhary and spoke to him. So finally, that old lady, no, what did she do is, she came to Algu Chaudhary. Who is Algu Chaudhary? Algu Chaudhary, he is the best friend of Jumman Sheikh. And Algu Chaudhary, no, he better knows about Jumman and his entire family, the story of his family. So that she comes to Algu Chaudhary and she spoke to him. Yeah, and she told about all those things and she spoke to him the entire story she told. You know, Chachi, Jumman is my best friend. How can I go against him? See here, Chachi. Chachi means, it is the Hindi word. You know, Chachi. Chachi means aunt. Who is telling here? Algu Chaudhary, he is telling to that old aunt. So you have to underline that sentence there. So I have told you the lines, the sentences which come inside the inverted commas, you have to underline and you will get those sentences as extracts. Okay. You know, Chachi, Jumman, no, he is my best friend. How can I speak against him? How can I advise him? So no, I can't. Who is telling here? Algu Chaudhary. Even we also, if I tell you to go against your friend, you won't go against, whatever it may be. Is it the just or unjust? Just means whatever it may be, just or unjust, you won't speak against your friend. Because if you speak against your friend, what will happen? Your friendship will break, right? So they won't make, your friend won't like you, your friend won't make friendship with you. In the same way here, Algu Chaudhary, he doesn't want to go against Jumman, and he said, you know, Chachi, you better know about our friendship. How can I go against him? Even though Algu Chaudhary, he is knowing the truth, he is not willing to say, he is not willing to go against Jumman because Jumman, he is his best friend. But is it right, my son, to keep mum and not say what you consider just and fair? And here Jumman's aunt, she is asking, but is it right, my son, to keep mum? Observe the word there, mum. Mum means silent. So is it right, my son, to keep silence, to be silent and not say what you consider just and fair? Observe both words there, just and fair. Just means legitimate, we can say, or it's a good thing, or we can say it has justful, nyaya mutavada, justful or legitimate, you can say, you can take. Fair means, you know, good. It's not fair, you used to say good, well, or you can say legal, or you can say magnificent. Many words will come, but here what you can take is just means nyaya, fair means sari, yaudu nyaya. Is it right here that old lady, she is requesting Algu Chaudhary? Is it right to you? She is asking question. Is it right, my son, to keep mum and not say what you know the truth, what you consider just and fair? Is it right to you? Ninik sari ansutta. Okay. Pleaded the old lady. Observe the word again there. Pleaded means she is pleading, she is requesting. Who is requesting here? Old aunt, she requested Algu Chaudhary that to speak the truth. She is not telling like that, speak on behalf of me, speak in my side. She is not telling anything like that. She is simply telling like that, speak the truth. What is the truth? You know about the truth, you just speak the truth. Come to the panchayat and speak the truth, she said. Algu did not reply, but her words kept ringing in his ears. So Algu, no, he did not reply. But whatever she said, what she said, you know the truth. Is it right to you to keep mum and not say just and fair? Come to the panchayat and speak the truth. You just come to the panchayat. She is asking him to speak the truth. Not at all like that. Just speak speak in my side. Not like that. She is asking him to speak the truth. Algu at that situation, he did not reply. He didn't reply to that lady's question. He simply kept quiet, but whatever the words she said, those were ringing. Those were ringing in his ear. So again and again, he is listening to that sound, because those words are very sharp words, and those words are ringing in his ears. Whose ears? Algu Chaudhary's ears. Look at the part 2 there. The panchayat was held under the old banyan tree. Juman stood up and said, "The voice of the punch is the voice of God. Let my aunt nominate the head punch. I will abide by her decision." So here what happened? The panchayat, I have told you, the panchayat, the place where the justice is decided, the place where the dispute was cleared, is clear. Okay, panchayati katte, we used to say in Kannada, village panchayat. The panchayat, where it is held? It was held under the old banyan tree. Observe the word there, banyan tree. It is a type of a tree. Alada mara, we used to say. Old banyan tree means here, old is an example for adjective. As I have told you, adjective is a word which describes the noun and pronoun. Which is the noun here? Banyan tree is the noun. Banyan tree is old. I will rewrite the sentence like this. I will rewrite like this. Old banyan tree, right? Here I will turn that sentence like this. The banyan tree was or is, you can take, was old. Okay, here old is the adjective, because this word it is telling us about the noun here. Okay, so the banyan tree was old, the old banyan tree, like that. So here what happened? That panchayat was held under the old banyan tree. Juman, he stood up and he said near the panchayat, the voice of the punch. The voice of the punch. Punch means judge. Observe the word, this word here. Again and again this word will come, punch. Punch means judge. The voice of the punch means the words of the judge or the words of the God. So I have told you, God, justice is God, right? Justice is God. God resides in justice, and a person, whoever he may be, if he will be in the position of the judge, he will be the God. His words are the words of God. Whatever the words uttered by that person, those words are the words of God. In the same way here, Juman Sheikh, he is telling near the panchayat, he stood. Stood is the past form of stand. This is the verb, right? Stand, stood and standing. Stand, stood and standing. Verb first form, verb second form, verb third form, verb fourth form. Present form, past participle, present participle, and this verb is again an example for irregular verb. Okay, irregular verbs are formed in a different way. Sometimes they form past and past participle in the same way. This is an example for irregular verb because it is showing an action here, right? So Juman Sheikh, he stood up and he said, so voice of the punch is the voice of God. Let my aunt nominate. Nominate means suggest or propose. So who should nominate here? Who should select here? His aunt. Juman Sheikh, he said, my aunt may nominate the head punch. Who will be the judge? She may nominate. She suggest or she nominate or she propose the name of the head punch. Who she decides to be a head punch, he will be that, and I won't go against that. I will abide. Abide means I will accept her decision. Whose decision here? His aunt's decision. What he said? Let my aunt suggest the name of the head punch. Who will be the judge? She may select. She would select, and I will abide. Abide means I will accept her decision. I nominate Algu Chaudhary as the punch. The punch knows neither enemy nor friend, stated the old lady. See here. So that old aunt, what did she do? She proposed. She suggested the name of Algu Chaudhary. I nominate, I select Algu Chaudhary as the head punch. And she didn't keep quiet. Added one more sentence to that. A punch. Punch means judge, I have said you. Punch, sir punch. In social you will come to know, right? Punch, he neither knows enemy nor friend. So I have told you, if a person he will be in the position of the judge, he neither know enemy or friend, simply he has to go through the way of justice. In the same way, that old lady added one more sentence, a punch knows neither enemy nor friend. Either, so of course, Algu Chaudhary, he is the best friend of Juman Sheikh, but when he will be the judge, he neither know enemy or friend. Simply what he has to do, he has to give the judgment. He has to go with the justice. Okay. Fine, replied Juman, hiding his joy over this unexpected piece of luck. And Juman became very happy. Why did he become happy? He became very happy because Algu Chaudhary, he is the best friend of mine. Definitely, he will give judgment in favor. He will speak in favor to me. So, judgment will, he will deliver judgment in favor of me. So, who thought like this? Juman thought, so that he was very happy and he said, fine. And he, hid his joy because he has got unexpected piece of luck. Unexpected. What is unexpected here? That Algu Chaudhary, he became the judge here. This is the unexpected piece of luck. He didn't expect that he will become a judge. So that he felt happy and he hid that and telling like that, okay fine. Okay fine. He is happy, but what we can say, he hid that joy in his mind itself, we can say. Chachi, you are aware of my friendship with Juman, said Algu, but Algu was in a tight condition here. He couldn't say the truth, but he couldn't stay without telling the truth. He can't say the truth because he is the best friend, but he couldn't go against his conscience. No one can go against the conscience. Conscience means manasakshi. We can't kill our conscience for the sake of anything. We can't kill our conscience. In the same way, Algu was pleading that old lady. Who was pleading here? Algu. So he, in a weak voice, Algu Chaudhary, he said, Chachi, you are aware. Aware means you better know. Aware means know. You know better about our friendship. Who said here? Algu Chaudhary. But I also know that you will not kill your conscience for the sake of friendship. God lives in the heart of the punch and his voice is the voice of God, and the old lady explained her case. So here that old lady again she stated, yes, of course, I know about your friendship, but I also know that you are a good human being and you will not kill your conscience. Underline that word conscience. Underline that word conscience. Look at your glossary. It is given in your glossary. Something that tells you whether you are right or wrong. So what it is? Conscience. In Kannada we say manasakshi. Our conscience will lead us. It tells us, yes, it is wrong, don't do this. Yes, that is good, do that. It tells us what is wrong, what is right. Which tells us our conscience, namma manasakshi, it will lead us. So in the same way here, Juman's old aunt, that old lady, she said, I know about your friendship and I also know you are a good human being and you are not going to kill your conscience for the sake of friendship. You are not going to kill your conscience. I know you definitely speak the truth. And she added, God lives in the heart of the Panch. I have told you, God lives in the heart of the judge. In the before you read part, you have come to know Rama, he gave the judgment impartially. He is not at all partial in delivering the judgment. He didn't say that she is my wife and I know, not at all like that. Even though he knows the truth, then also he didn't speak. So here also Algu Chaudhary, he is a good human being, and Juman's old aunt, she is telling that I know you won't kill your conscience, and God know he lives in the heart of the Panch, and his voice means his judgment. Whose judgment? The Panch. The judge's judgment will be the judgment of the God. God resides in the heart of the Panch, in the heart of the judge. Whatever the judge utters, the words of the judge or the words of the God. And the old lady, what did she do? She started to explain her case. She explained her case. What was her case? She started telling from the beginning. So near that Panch, near that village Panchayat, she said, I am the aunt of the Juman Sheikh, and I have transferred my whole property to Juman Sheikh, and we have made a condition between us that Juman should look after me. Juman should look after me as long as I live. But now the situation, it is changed. Juman and his wife, they are ill-treating me. They are not looking after me in a good manner. They are behaving very cruelly with me, and along with that they used to grudge to give me a little food what I need for my survival. And now what I need is, I need a monthly allowance. Who is telling like this? Old aunt. She is explaining her case, what happened, and at last what happened. I need a monthly allowance now, but Juman, he is not agreeing to give. So this is what my case. Who said this? Juman's old aunt. What have you to say in your defense? So simply they have given the line like that, and the old lady explained her case. What she has explained, I have explained you. What have you to say in your defense? Observe the word there, defense. Defense means something said in support. So here Algu Chaudhary, he listened to that old lady, something said in support. So Algu Chaudhary, he listened to that old lady, and afterwards he turned towards that Juman Sheikh, and he is asking Juman Sheikh that, what have you to say in your defense? What you just want to say? If you want to say anything, you can say. Who is asking here? Algu Chaudhary, he is asking to Juman. Juman narrated how his aunt transferred her property and how he promised to her to look after her as long as she lived. But of late there have been quarrels between my wife and aunt. Now my aunt is claiming a monthly allowance from me which I can't pay. That's all I have to say. He concluded his submission. So Juman also narrated the entire story. So he narrated how she transferred her property, how the condition was made between them, and afterwards how the situation changed. And he is telling like that, aunt has started to quarrel with his wife. So who started here? Aunt. He is telling like that. My aunt, she started to quarrel with my wife every day, and now my aunt, she is claiming. Observe the word claiming there. Claiming means deemed as right. Claiming means, underline that word and take down as deemed. Claim means deemed as right. So who deemed as right here? That old aunt. Now my aunt, she is claiming a monthly allowance. I have told you monthly allowance means monthly expenditure. That much of amount I can't give. That's much. That's all I have to say. Finally, he concluded his submission. He submitted everything he wanted to say. He ended that and he concluded. That's all I have to say. I can't pay that much of amount to my aunt. So he said like that and he concluded his submission. After consulting others, Algu announced, we are of the opinion that Juman must pay his aunt a monthly allowance, or else the property goes back to her. So what happened here? So finally Algu Chaudhary, what did he do? He consulted others beside him. some elders are sitting along with him, and he consulted everyone, he consulted some wise people and elders, and finally he announced. So after consulting others, he is of the opinion that Juman Sheikh must pay his aunt a monthly allowance, or else the property goes back to her. So it's really a very just and correct, morally correct decision. Right, morally correct decision it is. It was a just decision, because the truth is like that only. And Algu Chaudhary, he went through the justice. He didn't go with his friendship. He didn't see Juman as his friend there. Simply he saw Juman as one of the person who is presenting his case there. So in the same way, Algu Chaudhary, he gave a decision that now Juman Sheikh should pay a monthly allowance, or else he has to return his property. He has to return that old aunt's property to her. Now the friends were seldom seen together. The bond of friendship was broken. In fact, Juman saw Algu as an enemy and wanted to take revenge. So what happened here? Now the friends were seldom. Seldom means rarely. So both are good friends, both are the best friends, but right after that village panchayat, their friendship, their bond of friendship, it was broken, because Juman, he thought like that, Algu is my best friend and he will definitely give the judgment on behalf of me, so on the side of me. But here what happened, he didn't expect like that. So finally the judgment was delivered, what? Towards that old lady, so that their bond of friendship was broken. They were seldom seen together. In the beginning, they were together. Wherever they go, they used to go together. But now, they were rarely seen together. So, rarely seen together means they are not at all together. Now, their friendship, the bond of friendship, their strong friendship was broken. In fact, Juman now, what he used to do, he started to treat Algu Chaudhary as his enemy, and he was waiting for a fine opportunity to take revenge on whom? Algu Chaudhary. Who is waiting here? Juman Sheikh. He is waiting to take what? Revenge on Algu Chaudhary. Is that clear? So this is what? The part second, the scene second, and what you have to do is, you just go through the verbs in the entire lesson. So you just go through the verbs, you underline the verbs and find the rest of the verbs. For example here, Juman saw Algu as an enemy. Underline that word saw there. Right? Saw, S-A-W. So there Juman saw Algu as an enemy, that is in the simple past tense, because the verb it is in the past form, and you have to underline every verb in this entire lesson, and you have to write the rest of the verb forms to that verb. Example, here I have underlined saw. Saw, it is in the past form, right? Past form. So present form of saw is see, past participle is seen, and the present participle is seeing. In this way you have to do the work, you have to make drill work. I have told you how to practice the verbs. You have to come to know, you should know how the verb fluctuates according to the tense, according to the time. So you have seen what? Saw there, saw, see, saw, seen, seen. Verb first form, that is the present form. Verb second form, that is the past form. Verb third form, that is the past participle. Verb fourth form, that is what it is? Present participle. In the same way, you have to go through the entire lesson and you have to what? You have to search for the verbs and you have to write all the forms of the verb. Again, I will take one more verb there. In the 6th paragraph, property goes back to her. Goes, go or goes. Go, it is used in the plural form. Goes is used, it is used in the singular form. For go, past form is went, gone, and the present participle is going. In this way, you have to what? Find all the verbs in this lesson and you have to write the rest of the verb forms. Is that clear? This is your homework and let's continue the rest of the lesson in the next class. Thank you.